It's time for the 2023 Delta Fair Parade. Sponsors for our broadcast this evening include Elara Caring, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Bollinger & Sons Heating and Air, Family Automotive, Farmers Union Gin, State Farm Insurance, MFA Oil, Harper's Closet, Glen Sane Motors, Kennett Bowling Lanes. Other sponsors include Unico Bank, Earl's Alignment and Brake Service, Mudslingers Coffee, Baker Implement Company, Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, Kennett Trust Bank, by Jimmy's Detail and Tint, M2 Outdoors, Don's Glass Shop, Simtech Filtration, Dunklin County Transit, Cenith State Bank, Gibson's Quick Lube, and by Reagan's Autoplex. And now, the 2023 Delta Fair Parade. And good evening, everyone, and welcome to the 2023 Delta Fair Parade. I'm Perry Jones, Monty Lyons, sitting alongside. We're right in front of the Kennett Bowling Lanes as the sun begins to set. Monty, I don't know if I've seen the crowd this large in a long, long time.
Yeah, they've been moving in since early this afternoon. They actually got started setting up everything last night and yesterday afternoon. When I left town yesterday afternoon, they were already a lot of pickups and chairs and stuff already going down the side of the street and ready for the parade today.
We were setting up our location about 6:30 this morning, and several folks were out early just as the sun was coming up, getting a good spot to view the parade. I'll tell you what, if you're watching our live video stream on the KTMO YouTube channel, you have an excellent place to watch the parade if you're not out here, or if you happen to be out here, you can watch a replay of it later.
So. Yeah, you can just sit there in that air conditioning of yours and save up your Tootsie Rolls and bring them by the station later, and I'll eat them for you.
now, maybe tomorrow morning. Bring Monty all leftover Tootsie Rolls tomorrow morning.
That's true.
It's going to be a wonderful night for the Delta Fair Parade. A little bit warm, but the crowd very excited. As we come to you once again in front of the Kennett Bowling Lanes. We appreciate the Kennett Bowling Lanes for having us out once again to set up in front of their facility. Our camera operator tonight, Paige Gillick, and she's up in the top of the beautiful, beautiful red GMC pickup truck from Glen Sane Motors. We appreciate one of our sponsors, Glen Sane Motors, and giving us the use of this truck. And Shannon, if you're listening tonight,
get out of the river.
we will try to return it if we can remember at the end of the evening.
You know, Perry, what's really great about this is that all the help that we've had from the city and from the Chamber of Commerce and everything, putting this broadcast together for everybody, and I mean that's what's really great about the Delta Fair when everybody gets together like this.
And speaking of the Kennett Chamber of Commerce, Danny Ray, as the new director over there, great crew. They do great things for the city of Kennett. And if you're a business owner and you're not a member of the Chamber of Commerce, you need to be. If you're a surrounding area business owner, it would be great to be in the Kennett Chamber of Commerce, and you can call out. They will set you up with that. Plus, it's membership renewal time as well, so be sure to get your membership renewed. We have a great list of sponsors as the parade will start just in a few minutes, and it will take us just a few minutes before it reaches us as, once again, we're right at the Kennett Bowling Lanes. Elara Caring, that's one of our great sponsors. Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Matthew Poole, and all of his, I think the air would be
the
in
perfect
demand.
thing to fix.
Family Automotive, great bunch of folks over at Family Automotive. Susan and Leon over at Family Automotive, they'll take care of you. You can trust them for your repair work on your vehicle. Farmers Union Gin, another one of our great sponsors, along with State Farm Insurance, MFA Oil, Harper's Closet, and I mentioned Glen Sane Motors and Kennett Bowling Lanes for helping bringing our broadcast. Also sponsoring is Unico Bank. We appreciate The folks over at Unico Bank being our broadcast sponsor, Earl's Alignment and Brake Service, Mudslingers Coffee, Baker Implement Company, Sarah Jo Morgan CPA, Kennett Trust Bank, Jimmy's Detail and Tint, M2 Outdoors, Don Glass Shop. Don's Glass Shop, been in business a long time. And, folks, if you got that broken glass, it'd be a good time to go get it fixed over at Don's Glass Shop. SimTech Filtration, one of our new industries here in Kennett, Dunklin County Transit, Zenith State Bank, Gibson Quick Lube, and Reagan's Autoplex. And we're sitting, matter of fact, right across from Reagan's Autoplex.
Exactly
they have
right.
a lot of folks out on their lot tonight enjoying the fair parade as we're still just a few minutes away. I wanted to mention one other person helping with our broadcast, and he is the main man when it comes to our video streaming. Tad Jones is directing and engineering our live video broadcast, as he has been working on this for quite a while, folks, and he is in the Wolf band. He has all of his controls, and he's pushing all the right buttons as we bring you the broadcast here this evening. One thing we do want to tell you about, we're streaming on YouTube on the KTMO 106.5 The Wolf YouTube channel. Be sure to subscribe to that. And if you do, you can win armbands to the Delta Fair. And we're going to announce the winners. So if you're watching our broadcast and you want to be in that drawing, all you have to do is subscribe, and you can be in the drawing. And you get a bonus entry if you like and share our Facebook post talking about our broadcast this evening. So that gives you a couple of chances to win. The armband's one of the most popular things we give away all year long. I see Paige up. She's got her umbrella, and she's hot. Imagine that. She is in the back of that beautiful Glensane GMC pickup truck.
I'm confused.
Yeah.
I'm confused.
You?
Tad's sitting in the van, in the air-conditioned van, with all the equipment.
Well, he had a equipment malfunction a few years ago.
That's right.
Everything overheated. And the thing about our computer and a lot of our broadcast equipment, including our Comrex when we're on the radio, if it's in the sunlight, it is going to overheat.
Yeah.
And you get temperatures in the 80s. So luckily enough, our dependable Wolf van has a good air conditioner, and Tad is in there, also has a fan blowing on the equipment. It's not super comfortable in there,
yeah.
But looking at Paige holding an umbrella and operating the camera tonight, Tad probably has it a little better than Paige does.
And the man running down the middle of the street. I'm trying to get over that.
Well,
it's hot.
Yeah, but he's in a hurry.
Oh, okay.
I see maybe our first entry turning the corner and heading this way.
The fire trucks are coming out.
We'll tell you all about it. Good to have you along. And again, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Sun starts to set over in the west, and these kids, they come prepared. They have the bags out, and they're looking for candy. And by the way, if anyone's listening and they have Tootsie Rolls, Monty will take any Tootsie Rolls.
Be very happy to take your Tootsie Rolls off of you, if you would like to leave them.
This crowd for the Delta Fair Parade is unbelievable tonight. They are lined up and down the streets. Hear the sirens coming, and the fair is just about to get underway. It is underway, and it will be here in just a matter of minutes. Kennett Police Department leading the way of the Delta Fair Parade this evening. By the way, the Chiefs Club running up and down here at Kennett Bowling Lanes.
Selling pizza and drinks.
Yeah, pizza and drinks. So lots of folks. CLGW had cotton candy.
They sure did.
Hey, we appreciate Kennett City Light, Gas, and Water and their contribution to our blood sugar levels.
Getting a toothache from it.
Kennett Police Department, Kennett Fire Department also coming as we see some of the big fire trucks. They will be coming into your view very shortly here, and this parade is going to be underway. Again, thanks to the Kennett Chamber of Commerce. We appreciate them as giving us the information. Danny Ray was great giving us the list of the entries and the little notes about all the entries, so we'll be able to tell you a little bit more on who's on the floats when they come by.
And folks, like Perry told you a little bit earlier, if you've got a business here in the Kennett area, it doesn't have to be here in Kennett. Hey, sign up for and be a member of the Kennett Chamber of Commerce. It's a great thing.
Well, it's a good networking opportunity. Yeah. Gets your business name out there, and they're there to support the local businesses. That's what the Chamber of Commerce is all about. And this is just one of the events that, of course, they put on. And
yeah,
here come the Kennett Police Department leading the way. All the kiddies are looking and thinking, do they have candy? And they do. I see some scrambling for it over across the way.
I can just see Tad's equipment blowing up in there with these sirens.
Chief Wilson and the Kennett Police Department, we appreciate all they do. Now, is that loud? Is that loud or not? Tad's back there in the mixer turning the sound down.
Yeah.
We almost had candy. It came up a little bit short.
Yeah, I know.
Duncan County Sheriff's Department coming by. Sheriff Bob Holder. Missouri National Guard Armory. They have their Hummer going down. Hey, there's our friendly game enforcement officers.
What's going on, dude? Eric Hiring going down the street and state conservation officer.
Mayor Jake Crafton on a golf cart here this evening. Oh, I saw a Tootsie Roll.
Yeah,
Monty.
I saw it.
I saw a Tootsie Roll. No introduction needed as the Kennett Fire Department comes by.
Ladder 15.
I know sometimes we complain about the weather, but these guys that work in the fire department, they don't get to choose the weather they have to go to work in when it's freezing cold. Hayti Fire Department also here this evening.
Chief Glenn Whitener and his gang over the Hayti Fire Department.
They do great work. Good fire department over at Hayti. Yeah. You know, a lot of times I see the Hayti Fire Department coming over to help with fires in the Kennett area. And here's another one, Zenith Fire Department, that helps out a lot. Monty's going to leave me in a minute. We keep. Oh,
there they go. I'm done.
Monty's gone. Monty's after the Tootsie Rolls. Our first marching band coming through. Osceola High School Junior, ROTC, actually coming through now. They're a school organization. They strive to demonstrate and teach honor, respect, and discipline to students. The program can also serve as a pathway into military service for students.
Well, I got two.
High School Junior, ROTC. We have the Delta Fair Royalty coming up now. Petite Miss Delta Fair, Paisley Frazier. Little Miss Delta Fair, Janelle Schrun.
Thank you.
Young Miss Delta Fair, Avery Smith. Junior Miss Delta Fair, Reese Carr. Teen Miss Delta Fair, Abigail Tompkins. And Miss Delta Fair, Sierra Minton. Congratulations to all the ladies on the float here. This page is showing them as they go by. Coming up next, we have the Delta Fair Tractor Pullers, Josh Gibson. There's what you need to mow your yard with. You put a bush hog behind that one, Monty.
Terry won't let me have one.
The tractor on the trailer, Wicked Boar, a 6,000 mix class and Deer's Nightmare farm stock class. Delta Fair Tractor Pull will be on Friday at 7 o'clock. And if you never saw the tractor pull, you need to go out and see that. But that's the old Wicked Boar going by right there. Now the first band, that's going to be the Kennett Middle School Marching Band coming by as they're making their way down the parade path. Sun's starting to set, still warm. Lots of folks fanning here this evening, trying to stay cool, but certainly the temperature is getting much better as the sun starts to set. Kennett Middle School Marching Band now coming into our picture. They're under the direction of Dustin Bush, Assistant Director Melanie Bush. Majorette sponsor is Dallas Campbell. The band will be playing Dynamite. The band made up of 7th and 8th grade students. They are in their 2nd and 3rd years playing an instrument, the Kennett Middle School Marching Band here in the Delta Fair Parade. Getting to listen in to the Kennett Middle School Marching Band. Coming up next, the Kiwanis Club of Kennett. They're one of the local support organizations, and they work very closely to promote the youth of our community. We appreciate the Kiwanis Club and all they do. Key Club, soccer, basketball, 19th year for the train to be in the Delta Fair Parade. The Kiwanis Club of Kennett and that famous train coming through as they are throwing out the candy, the Key Club International and Kiwanis International. Throwing out Tootsie Rolls here. That one's a little bit too tall. Uh-oh, more Tootsie Rolls in front of Monty. He may be stocked up now. So
There's John
Spielman and
hey, Judge!
Spielman Express coming down the parade route. Error. Oh, we're getting stocked up on candy now.
You betcha.
Getting stocked up. Oh,
yeah,
I got bubble gum.
Yeah, I'm getting bubble gum all over the place and stuff.
Thanks to the Kiwanis. The great work in the Kennett area. Our next vehicle coming down will be Heritage Nursing Center. They do great work out at Heritage Nursing Center here in Kennett. They're focused on making your loved one feel welcome and engaged. You need to go out and see them. Daisy Murphy riding throughout the parade here this evening from Heritage Nursing Center. She's the queen, Daisy Murphy. Daisy is a 10-year resident that loves visiting with people, and she is riding down the parade route this evening. She may even be getting fanned here tonight, so
I believe she is.
Congratulations, Daisy Murphy, the queen, out at Heritage Nursing Center. Daisy's having a good time here this evening. Thanks again to all of our great sponsors who make our broadcast possible. Couldn't do it without our sponsors. And, of course, once again, the Kennett Chamber of Commerce. They do such a good job. Danny Ray at the helm out there. And
this has got to be the Rotary Club.
Kennett Rotary Club. Matt Mobley, parade chairman, organizing this rowdy crew of Rotarians. Their float, follow Rotary to the Delta Fair, and that's what you would do if you follow them. Rotary is a service club who believes their motto is service above self. You can catch up with your local Rotarian this year at the American Legion building to help build their fundraising. The Rotary Club. Here going down the Delta Fair Parade, service above self is their motto.
You just about got hit.
I know. Got to have heads up here. Oh!
Where'd he go? Did you get it?
Error. That's my second error of the night. Three Rivers College there. And Monty's dragging his headphone here. Three Rivers College is driving the TRC Ag Ride truck, along with the Three Rivers cheerleaders showing off their school spirit here this evening. Three Rivers College and a Rocky Raider in the back of the pickup truck.
There's one of our old people.
Yeah.
Haley going through there.
Haley riding in the Three Rivers truck.
Now the director at the local.
That's right. Coming up, some twirlers from the Black and Gold Baton Studio. Courtney Rue offering the twirling classes. For girls age 3 and up, pre-K to third graders are riding on this trailer, and then the entry and the twirlers marching are in the 4th grade and up.
You know, there's a lot of candy out there.
Lots of it. Monty, the next float you may need if you keep eating this candy. Bertram Dental Arts. They're accepting new patients. 205 Tico Road in Kennett.
Dr. Bertram's throwing out candy, Perry.
Yeah, imagine that. Imagine that. He's got a big tooth on the side of his float.
Every one of those pieces of candy's got a little appointment card with it.
Here comes another Bertram Dental Arts. They have a whole crew. Now I see 2 more coming. Big crowd here at the Delta Fair Parade. Good to have you along. If you're watching along on our YouTube channel, again, subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because we have so much going on. We're going to focus more on video streaming on YouTube, and you don't want to be left out, as Facebook has become a pain in the rear end, trying to stream on Facebook. So we're going to start converting over to the YouTube platform. Yeah. River Oaks Care Center, Queen East Southern. The king is David Hoxid. So there's the king and queen for River Oaks Care Center coming by. I think the Girl Scouts will be coming up next. This is the Girl Scout Troop 71576. That's already float number 9, Monty.
Yeah.
Hyde's Termite and Pest Control, family-owned company, operating in northeast Arkansas and southeast Missouri. Their float coming down. Couple of vehicles, Hyde's Termite and Pest Control. Nicholas Jane, Dunklin County prosecutor. He appreciates his voters and supporters as he makes his way down the parade route here this evening. Dr. Jane.
He's got a little bit of help there, doesn't he?
He's in the back seat. NHC here in Kennett making their way down. NHC Healthcare here in Kennett, one of our great local healthcare facilities. They do great work out at NHC Healthcare. Coming up next, Aaron Wanick. Aaron, 25 years in law enforcement, and he wants to be your next Dunklin County Sheriff. Wanting your vote, coming down the parade route here this evening. Has lots of folks on the back of that one. August 2024, that's when the next election's going to be.
Thank you, ma'am.
Malden Marching Band, instructed by Shelby Hammond. Let's listen in to Malden Marching Band as they come by here.
The wave.
Tell you, it's a hot time out here for these band members.
Thanks, sir.
But I appreciate your vote. Thank you.
Compassion Church of Kennett. Our next float coming by. Franklin Boulevard here in Kennett. Coming up next, Cameron Bunting Parker, your Missouri House of Representatives District 150 representative. Thanks to the voters for their support, and he's been a big supporter of our broadcast also on our radio stations and streaming platforms. Cameron Bunting Parker, State Representative, District 150. Pickup truck and also a Jeep. Coming up next, City Light, Gas, and Water. Kennett's hometown utility, formed in 1941.
Oh, no. There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, ma'am.
CLGW contributed to our sugar rush this evening with a couple of bags of cotton candy. If my doctor's listening, we apologize. I have not had a bite yet.
He hasn't.
Monty has.
I have.
Monty almost turned backflips over the table going after Tootsie Rolls, but he survived. CLGW, these folks, when we get a squirrel in our transformer out at the radio station.
Remember, we had 3 of them happen in 1 week.
I know. Poor squirrels. There wasn't a lot left of them, but those guys were out, and they had us back up and running in no time.
Yeah.
All their employees are local, and that means fast trouble response to all your needs. Proud to be a part of Kennett City Light, Gas, and Water. Celebrating 80 years of operation this year, CLGW. Internet department as well. I tell you what, we use it, and we can vouch for it. It's the most dependable internet service that we've had at the radio station, and we need our internet with everything that we do. The temperature is getting a little more pleasant. Paige is putting down her umbrella as the sun. now she's going to scramble around a little bit. We have the most energetic camera person
Arkansas
ever.
Northeastern College.
Yeah.
A public
they're coming
community
by.
college in Blytheville. A&C welcomes students to visit their campus and learn about their affordable programs of study.
Arkansas Northeastern College. SEMO Health Network coming down. SEMO Health Network. They provide caring and affordable health care while making patients feel welcome, serving Dunklin, Stoddard, Scott, Mississippi, New Madrid, and Pemiscot County. SEMO Health Network. Parade moving along as Chamber of Commerce does such a good job putting all of this together. Challenge Demo and Excavation. They are coming up next, coming down. Ditch clean out and all sorts of demolition, fence clearing, gravel leveling, a whole lot more. They're also asbestos inspectors and can help you remove it if you have a problem with your asbestos. Family owned and operated. I see on the side of their truck they also do septic tank installations. Visiting Nurse Associations of Southeast Missouri. Their float coming down. V&A's 50s Diner is their theme. Offer a full range of hospice and home health care services in Southeast Missouri. These services include in-home health care, dietitian, home health aid, medical social services, therapy services, and skilled nursing visits. Tonight their float is themed Rockin' and Rollin' for 50 years.
These ladies are dancing.
Yeah, they are. V&A.
They got themselves a soda pop thing.
Rockin' and Rollin' for 50 years.
I want that popcorn.
Coming up next, another candidate for Dunklin County Sheriff, Nick Darter. He would like to ask for your vote in the upcoming election. Nick Darter, candidate for Dunklin County Sheriff, as he walks down the parade route here this evening. Next float is Southside Baptist Church on South Walnut and Kennett. Now they have their van in the parade along with members of their youth group. Southside Baptist Church here in Kennett. I believe they're going to have several floats coming through here.
Mm-hmm.
Continue to look at the floats that come by here.
Very well. Thanks some of our participating sponsors in bringing this broadcast to everybody, including Dunklin County Transit as well as Cena State Bank, Gibson's Quick Lube, and Reagan's Autoplex.
Certainly appreciate all of our sponsors that make it possible. Miss Petite Clay County pageant queen Ava Ivy coming by our parade route here. Miss Petite Clay County 2023. And there's a big skeleton in a Jeep coming behind Miss Petite Clay County. Ava Ivy. Ava's tossing the candy out too. Kennett Pediatrics, Dr. Andrew Beach and staff. They've been serving this area of kiddos and families for over 22 years. Kennett Pediatrics.
Where do you think Andrew got that skeleton at?
Yeah, I don't know. It may go out for the Halloween decoration would be my guess. That is a big skeleton. Kennett Pediatrics. Miss United States Agricultural Julia Gibson coming by. Julia waving to the crowd. 2023 Dunklin County Miss United States Agriculture. Coming into your picture now, Spirited Child Early Learning Center. Krista Beard, float chair and owner, located in Cottonwood Plaza here in Kennett. Early Learning Center for Children. Their mission is to nurture a child's desire to learn and encourage their development through a safe, stimulating, and appropriate environment. Miss Missouri Elementary America, Millie Parker making her way. Millie Reese Parker. There's you a nice ride home right there, Monty. Little convertible. Peggy Bryant and the staff over at Goodyear Tire and Rubber. Rabin Tire, as you may know them here in Kennett. Come down, let them take care of your tire and automotive needs. Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, right here in Kennett. Here comes the state champion tennis team, I do believe. Kennett Tennis Team, 2022 Kennett Tennis Team state champions. Members include Macy Basil, Claire Bean, Giselle Garcia, Hanley McAdee, Christy Tejada, Charlie Winston, and Coach Hilburn and Coach Hunter. Part of that state championship, back-to-back state championship tennis teams. Congratulations to all the girls. Now, the tennis players, see, they're throwing out candy and they're not eating it. That's how you win state championships.
Here's the
Delta
Delta
C7 marching band. Yeah, let's take a listen to the Delta C7 marching band. Coach Hilburn back there at the back of the float. Coach Hunter and Coach Hilburn. Boy, what a dynasty they have now with that tennis team.
Exactly right.
Charger marching band coming right in front of us now. Delta C7 even has a nice GMC pickup coming through the parade here. Part of the Ruritan National Group. Girl Scout Troop 71-793 coming down the parade route. UMOS Migrant and Seasonal Head Start, their float coming down. Sesame Street, or no, Umos Street. Mm-hmm. They changed the sign on it, Monty. Last time I saw a sign like that, it was, we have some Sesame Street characters behind. Elite Tumble and Cheer has a group coming through. Elite girls up in the float, and they're tossing out candy.
There's Cookie Monster.
The Cookie Monster is here. A big hit with the little ones, too. More tumblers and cheers from Elite Tumble and Cheer coming down the parade route. You know, Monty, the temperatures have gotten rather comfortable here tonight.
Yeah, sure has.
Again, thanks to all of our great sponsors. Reagan's Autoplex, they're right across the road from us. They have some great-looking cars out there. Gibson's Quick Lube, Cena State Bank, Dunklin County Transit, and SimTech Filtration. EliteTumbleandCheer.com. That's the website if you got a youngster that would like to get involved in that. Another truck from Elite coming by. See them quite often performing at basketball games and sporting events around the area. They put on a great show. I see M2 Outdoors scheduled to be coming down the parade route. They're one of our sponsors, by the way, Monty. Mm-hmm. We appreciate M2 Outdoors. Your local bad boy dealer for all your sales and service needs. They can take care of you. New location, 1218 Independence here in Kennett. One of the UTVs they're going to be driving, the Z-Force 950 Sport. So we're going to get to see that in just a minute as it's just about to come in your camera view.
You know, there's a lot of these tumblers.
Lots of tumblers.
Lots of
they're
tumblers.
Still coming down the parade route in front of us here. I do see the M2 Outdoors UTV coming, the Z-Force 950 Sport. Coming down. More Elite tumblers coming down the parade route. Well, that's I would put them as the largest group so far coming down.
Yes. Here we go.
Do not do that, Monty.
No.
You would not be on the air tomorrow morning.
No, I'd be pulling the braces back out.
Now M2 Outdoors, I think, coming into the scene. Mentioned there the local bad boy dealer in the area. Looks like they have some up on their pickup truck as they come.
Yeah.
Up. Man, that's a nice-looking rig there for a guy that mows a lot of grass.
My gosh.
That makes you
Look
think,
at that back one. That one on the back.
Yeah. I like that.
Unbelievable.
M2 Outdoors.
Terry, I found what I want. I found the perfect mower for our house. I could have the yard done in 5 minutes.
Yeah, in 3 minutes with that. Look at that thing. Wow. Then you could take it to the drag races on Sunday.
Good night. Look at that.
M2
that
Outdoors, and there's the Z-Force 950 Sport coming by. FCC Behavioral Health, their float coming by. Nonprofit certified community behavioral health organization. FCC Behavioral Health coming down the parade route here this evening.
Perry, I want you to look at this little girl's bag right here.
Uh-huh. She's done well. She will not have to go trick-or-treating because she was going to have a bag full of candy. Coming up next, H&H Towing. Josh Hamlet, the owner. Towing and recovery, and there's a demolition derby vehicle up on his trailer. That one's been in a demolition derby or two, wouldn't you say?
Yeah, sure has.
Them Boys and Them Girls Motorcycle Club are going to be coming. And classic cars, Tommy Norman driving a 1933 Chevy. Dennis Peltz, a 1930 Model A Ford. Roland Johnson and Gwendolyn Johnson driving their 1972 Chevelle Malibu. What a car. Has been in their family for 40 years. Burl McNew 2002 GMC black stepside pickup, and Glenn Parker with a green 1966 Mustang convertible coming down the parade route. Just look at these beauties as they come by. Classic cars and trucks.
Bunch of pretty Mustangs right there.
Oh, isn't it?
Folks, don't forget, while you're out at the fairgrounds, don't forget to come by the KTMO booth.
Yeah, we're going to be out there starting tomorrow night. Obviously, we're out here doing this tonight. We'll be out there tomorrow night through Saturday. So come by and see us. Right there next to the food court by the exhibit buildings.
That's the reason we're there, is because I've got a stipulation in my contract. I have to have food within walking distance.
Monty has already put out the advance notice that the Tyrone Burger folks had better be ready because he's going to be there tomorrow. So much good food at the Delta Fair. Antique tractors coming up the parade route now. You got a John Deere tractor and you got a hand clutch on that one, Monty. No foot clutch needed. You got hand clutches with these. Massey Ferguson tractor coming down.
Jimmy Butler up there on that tractor.
Well, I tell you, these guys, they have them fixed up, these antique tractors. Motorcycle Club coming through now.
Is this Dim Boys and Dim Girls Motorcycle Club?
It probably is. They were a little bit out of order, but them boys and them girls. Nice looking Harley Davidsons there.
Yes, they are.
Hawkham Hornet marching band coming by.
Well, that's a pretty group.
Better believe it. Hornet Marching Band is under the direction of Elizabeth White. This year, the Hornet Marching Band has 55 students. Tonight, the band performing Havana. That's the tune. Let's listen in. Getting a good listen to the Holcomb Hornet Marching Band. Holcomb FFA now. We're keeping it at Holcomb here. They're the premier youth organization preparing members for leadership and careers in science, business, and technology and agriculture. Holcomb FFA. I think also the Holcomb FCCLA is showing off their school spirit with a band this evening. Here's the Holcomb Junior High and High School cheerleaders showing off their school spirit coming through. Good group from Holcomb coming down for the Delta Fair Parade. You know, the thing about being early in the parade route, Monty, I'm confident that the candy holds out better when we're early in the parade route.
Yeah.
Greenpoint Ag of Deering. Well, a great group over at Greenpoint Ag of Deering coming down. And, man, they have a big float here in the parade. Appreciate their support. They've been a good sponsor of our broadcast, their area events, sporting events that we have going on. Greenpoint Ag of Deering. I think this may be the, is this the Doggy Spot Daycare going by? I bet it is.
It is.
Doggy Spot Daycare. Our next float coming by. I hear another band, and this is the Kennett High School Marching Band approaching. Under the direction of Dustin Bush, Assistant Director Melanie Bush, Majorette sponsor Dallas Campbell, Color Guard sponsor Shelby Pitts. More than half of the band are freshmen and sophomores this year. Members will participate in 3 field competitions this season. They will be performing Crazy in Love by Beyonce. Their halftime field show is Haunted Music Box. They'll be headed this weekend to a festival at Fox High School, first competition of the season, and they place 5th place in their grouping. Let's listen in to the Kennett High School Marching Indian Band. Band does a great job performing at lots of area events and activities, and of course the sporting events, football games. Bullock Furniture coming up the parade route. Locally owned and operated. You bet. In the golf cart. Again, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel, coming to you on YouTube. We are giving away armbands to the Delta Fair. All you have to do is subscribe and then go like and share our post for a bonus entry. Bullock Furniture. Appreciate all the folks at Bullock Furniture. one of our great broadcast sponsors. Speaking of great broadcast sponsors, Jimmy's Tent and Detail, Kennett Trust Bank, Sarah Jo Morgan, Baker Implement, Mudslingers Coffee, Earl's Alignment and Brake, and Unico Bank. Potts Pest Control, their float coming down. Bayard Dodge says, go by and see Donnie Shelton. There's Donnie Shelton. Go by and see Donnie Shelton. We just saw Donnie Shelton. I'll tell you what, if you saw my cell phone on game nights with the messages from Donnie, you need to take them out and frame them sometimes.
Yeah, okay.
He is a hoot. Appreciate Bayard Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram here, and another one of our good sponsors. They have some great vehicles coming through. Now, how did Donnie get in the lead vehicle? That's what I want to know.
They didn't want anybody in front of him.
Or they would want him behind him.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
They want everybody behind him.
Group from Bayard going through the parade route. Good-looking vehicles. You've got one coming up you're going to have to talk about here
that's a
in just
pretty
a little
one
bit.
there.
Here, Monty.
Sir?
You're going to have one you're going to get to talk about here in a minute. I think Mr. Mobley gave you complete instructions.
Oh, my goodness.
Yes.
I've got it right here.
He
Because it's printed in my size.
He is getting his notes out. It's all printed out, and he is prepared.
Printed in my size.
Elara Caring, they're one of our great sponsors of our broadcast and home health care for patients in Dunklin County. We appreciate them. We even have some items we're going to give away from them out at the fair. Come out and see us at the booth, and we're going to be giving those away. Appreciate their sponsorship. First State Community Bank and the
one of our great
Junior
sponsors.
Savers Club coming by. They are another great sponsor of our broadcast. I'm still looking for horses, and I see them coming, Monty. We're just a little bit, I think, coming up next, we're going to have Judge Robert Mayer.
Yeah. That's him.
Yeah.
I see a sign.
Judge Mayer, he would like to thank all of his supporters. Judge Robert Mayer coming up the parade route here. Then I see Mr. Mobley.
There they are.
This has been a wonderful Delta Fair parade as the sun starts to set here on the parade route. Well, again, we are in front of the Kennett bowling lanes. We appreciate those folks for having us. Glen Sane Motors providing our platform for our camera. Gideon Care Center, they're a friendly skilled nursing and rehab facility providing a wide range of services coming through the float. And then, Monty, I'm going to let you have it as Mr. Mobley's coming into view here.
Wow, there he is. Yes, Will and Jill Mobley driving their two-horse hitch. Wally and the Beaver, or horses in the harness. They're full brothers, 7 and 6 years of age. Seeing the State Bank is a longtime sponsor of the radio stations.
Yes.
And Will has worked there at the bank for 41 years.
Hey, Will.
I got it.
Will knows how to take care of us.
No
doesn't he?
kidding.
He
No
does.
kidding. Oh, my goodness. You know, Jill, along with Dave Jane, owns the Kennett Palace Theater, and Tom and Beth Johnson are on the wagon with Will and Jill. Tom and Beth help at the Palace as well, and help with the horses and bowl at the Kennett Lanes and Kennett Palace team on mixed league night. So,
all right,
everybody's involved.
Kennett
Everybody.
Police Department is bringing up the rear, and
That's the canine unit.
yeah, that's the canine. That's a happy-looking canine there.
Yeah, he's wanting some candy too.
I don't know if you want to stick your hand in there.
Nah, I
Shake
don't
hands.
think so.
But that's going to do it for the Delta Fair Parade. Man, it has been a great, great evening here for
And
the Delta
folks,
Fair Parade.
That brings it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Once again, be sure, while you have a chance,
Look at Paige.
subscribe
Get the camera
to
on her.
our YouTube channel. Subscribe
Thank you,
to
dear.
our YouTube channel. You can win armbands. We're going to have those drawings tomorrow morning. Paige is going to be drawing the winners out. Also, like and share our Facebook posts about the fair parade, and you can get a bonus entry. That's going to do it. Tad Jones running our controls. Paige Gillick running the Tootsie Rolls down for Monty.
Yeah.
Has been our camera operator. Again, thanks to Monty and Tad and Paige and their help this evening. All of our sponsors, including Kennett Bowling Lanes. Couldn't do it without Kennett
We want
Bowling
to thank
Lanes.
the Chamber of Commerce.
And the Chamber of Commerce
Yeah.
and Glen St. Motors providing that great platform for our camera operator here this evening. That's going to do it for our broadcast. We'll see you tomorrow night out at the Delta Fair at the KTMO
You betcha.
106.5 The Wolf booth.
Come on out and join us, everyone.
This has been a broadcast of the 2023 Delta Fair Parade. Sponsors for our broadcast include Elara Caring, Farm Credit of Southeast Missouri, Bollinger & Sons Heating and Air, Family Automotive, Farmers Union Gin, State Farm Insurance, MFA Oil, Harper's Closet, Glen St. Motors, and Kennett Bowling Lanes. Other sponsors include Unico Bank, Earl's Alignment and Brake Service, Mudslingers Coffee, Baker Implement Company, Sarah Jo Morgan, CPA, Kennett Trust Bank, Jimmy's Detail and Tint, M2 Outdoors, Don's Glass Shop, Simtech Filtration, Dunklin County Transit, Zenith State Bank, Gibson's Quick Lube, and Reagan's Autoplex. This broadcast has been a service of Pollock Broadcasting Company.